The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. He spins free. Oh, twisting away. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. They got his man complete. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Mayfield to throw it, and Anderson's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone, how about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Alert, 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 alert.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 36, Mayfield. He gets it to Sims, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Anderson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep.
Now the ball comes loose, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Kyler Fackrell showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Back near his goal line, here's Mayfield. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Back to throw. Past the 20. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
First down, Mayfield. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And now running right through it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now a play fake here on first down. Now Mayfield lost the football. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Throwing on second and 14. Mayfield. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So 2 quarters down, 2. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With the score, visitors 14, Chiefs.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. A handoff to start the drive to Sims. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Sims. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play fake. Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Now Sanders. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing, Mayfield. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flushed out right. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terrell Owens, 50 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some